What was that you just said about accidents, Edward? Are you saying there are no accidents? This is a term I've heard a lot. What do you say on the statement, there are no accidents?
It's true. From a physical standpoint, you show me somebody who's had an accident, I'll show you somebody who was careless. There are no accidents. And that's a good statement right there. Brian Reese Moron. Wait a minute, there's only one R in your name. No, there's two R's in your both names. Yes, and that's true. And actually what I do in this room and the way I live my life is indicative of that. The speaking of the truth gets me in more trouble than anything. Over the last 30 years, it's gotten me into a lot of places, but the things that it does outside of that are far outweigh the negative parts of it.
Are you not crashing your domains, Edward? You started out by saying there are no accidents in the physical domain. If you have an accident, it means you were careless. And then you spoke about speaking the truth has gotten me into a lot of trouble, which seems to me to be the mental or psychological domain. So would you say that this statement, this simple statement, there are no accidents, is true for all domains? Perhaps with the exception of the nothingness, the domain of nothingness, because it seems, it smacks of cause and effect that you're speaking of, and I see that in the domain of nothingness or mystery or whatever, there is no such thing as cause and effect. It does seem that that is what you're speaking of with this statement.
Yes, if it's true in one domain, it's true in all domains. So the answer is yes, for sure. It's just Fred Kent earlier was talking about, or suggesting that hurricanes and the results of those are accidents. I was qualifying that. Go ahead, Brian.